Hello Capricorn, how are you this morning? Oh, it's been a heck of a weekend. Sorry it took so long to get yours done. As I said in a couple of my others and started making in the announcements, this is not my day job, so I do have to do that in the free time. If you're new to my channel, thank you for clicking on me. If you're returning, thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate it. There is a link in the description for Venmo. Please take into consideration these are general readings. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Anything? Oh yes, Mercury retrograde is in full swing until November 29th. It can disrupt communication, delay plans, and prompt deeper introspection, which can cause exes to come out of the blue and try to contact you. It could cause you to think about exes. Maybe there's a Sagittarius in your life, or maybe there's a Sagittarius in your astrology chart, possibly in your second house. Maybe you're thinking of expanding on something. And nurturing did come out in reverse, so maybe there's somebody who's trying to smother you, or maybe you're smothering somebody. Always reverse as needed. And by smothering, I just mean you can overprotect. Sometimes we love that person and we don't think that they're capable. They are an adult, or maybe very smart and intelligent and capable, and they don't need us to do all that stuff. So anywho, okay, or maybe you were in a relationship that was like that and you're getting out of one, or maybe you are looking to get out of one. Let's start the reading though. Midheaven, Pentacle. I haven't received this one in a long time, so it is in reverse. You're challenged to see beyond the shallowness of appearances, see behind smoke screens, and take responsibility for how you are perceived. Uh-oh. So, there's somebody out there why is Capricorn worried about how they're being perceived? Why is this Capricorn worried about how they're being perceived? Sugar daddy. Maybe you're looking for a sugar daddy, but you're worried of how people will look at you. Or maybe there is a Taurus in your life that you're worried about how they will. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, you've got a lot of thoughts going on in there. Which of these will leave me the least fugged? Maybe there's a Taurus that you're worried about their opinion, but you have no idea what their opinion is. You haven't asked their opinion because you're so worried about it. And all these things are floating around in your head, all these ideas, all these how they're going to take it, and it's expired. It doesn't really matter. I don't think this Taurus is going to care. Why is Capricorn so worried about this? Somebody's opinion. Why is Capricorn worried about somebody's opinion? King of Pentacles again. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You see them as a leader. You see them as prosperous. They mean a lot to you. You're feeling a loss of balance in the relationship, a separation. You want it back. What are these options that Capricorn has? Sweet results await. Be spirit. When Bee Spirit comes as your protector, she asks you to be very honest with yourself. Do you want to taste the sweet honey others have been making but you believe is unattainable for you? Do you wonder how others ended up with so much magical honey when you seem to have none? Have you bought into the illusion of separation and become convinced that you can't have what others in the hive enjoy? Do you separate from the hive to do it all on your own or to hoard what honey you have? Unwilling to trust that there is plenty of support and plenty of sweetness to go around. If you have been overworking and overdoing and have not given yourself any time to enjoy the sweetness of your life, Bee Spirit is telling you to stop and recharge. Perhaps you're afraid that if you don't get something done, it just won't get done. However, even busy bees need to take a break, and when they do, the honey still gets made. So remind yourself that sweetness is everywhere and available to you always when you need it. All right. Why does Capricorn feel disconnected from this person over here? So these options. Clarify this, please. Clarify this option. Ace of Pentacles, you want something new to come in. That was way too many. I'll take that one. You're not facing your emotions, or there's a Pisces involved. There's a Pisces blocking your flow. That's a lot. This Page of Wands, this unimportant, but this emotionally immature, he's blocking your ability to celebrate. He is blocking your ability. I say he, just because the card is a male. Yep, that's what I thought. This masculine energy is blocking a lot of feminine energy. They could be blocking your friendships. They could be getting in the way of you doing things with them. They may be blocking your ability to take new action. Let me go back to the bee spirit again. Do you want to taste the sweet honey others have been making, but you believe is unattainable for you? Do you wonder how others ended up with so much magical honey when you seem to have none? Who is this person blocking Capricorn? Show me the person blocking Capricorn. Those are all reversed in my deck, so... Somebody who's planning something. They always have something planned. Somebody who likes to play the diplomat. This could be yourself. Sometimes we block ourselves by allowing, I think, well, this has to be done this way. And being a diplomat, we try to get everybody to get along. We try to make everybody blocking the flow of karma is what I call my words aren't wanting to word this morning. The peacekeepers, the pacifists, the ones who like to keep the peace, they sometimes block the flow of karma. We're so busy trying to keep the peace for everybody around us because we just need things to be level. We need things to stay calm. We need, so whenever our significant other is blowing up, we will make excuses for them to the people around us. We'll say, well, he's having a rough day. Whatever the excuse is that you give. I'm guilty of it myself. We block that person's karma. They blew up on somebody else, and somebody else has a right to blow up on them, and here we are trying to de-escalate the situation, when what sometimes we need to do is just walk away and let it blow up in their face. so that they'll learn that lesson. If we don't, you know, there was a reason that they came into this situation. There was a reason that they are that way. They haven't received the karma that they needed to get them under control. Anyway, possibly somebody who's religious. So maybe somebody who's religious is trying to block your mysticism or your other ideas of religion. Maybe spiritualism. Maybe they're trying to keep you in line with them. Yeah. And then human sacrifice. You're sacrificing yourself to keep the peace. You're sacrificing yourself to. So maybe this person over here, you're a bit jealous of them because you see them living the dream, as you say. You don't see how hard it is. You just see that this person is they struggle too. It's just different struggles. We all have our struggles. You're waiting for messages. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interests at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. So, what is this Capricorn overlooking? Judgment. Again, this goes back into passing judgment on this person, this relationship, this they aren't getting their karma. We're supposed to be judging these people in our lives and judgment, finishing something. You're letting it sit there and fester. So what is this red flag? Clarify this red flag. Aggression, insecurity, possibly a Leo or a fire sign. The weakness, overindulgence. Maybe they're an alcoholic. They're deceptive, sneaking around. Somebody's working with them to do it. All in the name of family. Sometimes narcissists will fake doing something. This trickery, deception, betrayal, sneaking around. They'll do it just to get your attention, just to upset you, just to bring you back to them. All in the name of family. so that they look like a good husband, so that they're a spouse or wife. And sorry, my situation, it was my ex, so that was this could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a lot of Taurus and a lot of Capricorn energy. Of course, this is a Capricorn read, so, oh, there's a lot of air too. So there could be possible air sign. Show me more. Change your perspective in reverse. Page 79. Up is down and down is up. To nuthatch, it really doesn't matter. This little bird has no trouble when life gets topsy-turvy. There are patterns in all of our lives. Some of them are simple, like which side of the road to drive on, and others are more obscure, more felt than thought. Some of these patterns are social contracts that keep us safe. Others are habits with roots that have been lost in the twists and turns of time and culture. We tend to be reactive when someone goes against the grain. Think of the person who pushes backward against the crowd, goes up the down escalator, or moves against the flow of pedestrian traffic in an airport. What thoughts cross your mind as you get out of the way? How do you treat people who go against the grain? Do you let yourself move against the flow? What's the difference between a rebel and an innovator? Okay, this probably goes back to this person here who is doing all this crap out of. You're following a pattern. What is this pattern that Capricorn is following? Queen of Bish Dick Sticks. Oh, Karen, put away the label maker. So you're afraid of what people will say of you? You're afraid of what people will think? Yeah, because you're concerned about what this person, you're holding on to hope. You remain hopeful in this relationship. And this one, goodness, almost all of the pages are out now, and they're all in reverse. This person keeps giving you hope, and then taking it away. Yep. And it's stalling your ability. It's just holding you. It's taking away your ability to manifest. You're just holding on to this hope. But you are so afraid of what people will think. You're afraid of what somebody will say. And there's another page. More Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You're afraid of more manifestation. That's a lot of manifestation that's missing. You just keep holding out hope. Why is Capricorn holding on to this hope in this doomed relationship? And this doomed relationship? Self-doubt. You're afraid of your own control, your own abilities. You don't think that you can take control of your life and do better than what it is right now. You're struggling to see the possibilities for a happy future without this person. So why is Capricorn worried about this person? What they think. Why is Capricorn worried about this person and what they think? Are they a little bit rigid? Can they be a bit hot-tempered? You're afraid of the end of that relationship. You're afraid that it'll come to an end. You're afraid there won't be a new beginning. You're worried that this person will leave and be done. You're worried about finances. You're worried about being able to take care of yourself financially, which is in this environment, and it is unfortunately a real thing. However, sometimes you're better off. Seriously, you are. This is a lot of ugh. What else you got for Capricorn, please? Transformation. It is time. It's time for you to transform. Time for you to allow yourself to transform. Wonderful changes afoot in all your life when the Hindu goddess Shakti comes to support you. All your longing, desire, and focus on something better in your life, coupled with your willingness to do the work, has ignited the life force energy of the great goddess. She responds now to bring you your heart's desire. Know that now is the perfect time to move into the highest version of yourself. Are you ready for this change you so badly wanted? Everything depends on how honest and clear you have been and how willing you are to explore other ways of being authentic in the world. You have the magical, feminine, divine energy of the creator goddess Shakti to help you when you become open to doing things differently. You are stepping into your destiny. Do so wisely and without guile. You will be amazed at the way your world awakens with breathtaking beauty. All right, so let's see here. How can Capricorn get this transformation started? Talk to the High Priestess. Allow your inner priestess to come out. Inner priestess. Talk to yourself. Talk to your higher power. Talk to your talk to your own higher soul. Get in touch with it. What is your inner soul screaming at you to do? That's too many. Nine of Swords. Get in touch with what is causing you the anxiety. Write it down, put it on paper, and then write down all of the things that that will such as I don't know what to do if I leave him, her, them. I don't know where the money will come from. How will I be when I live alone? And then write down all of the positives. So write down the cons, write down the negatives and the positives and all that stuff, the pros and cons. There we go. Like I said, my words are not wanting to word. Allow yourself to bring an end to this. You have the power inside of you. You are capable of these great transformations. You just need to find out what is causing your anxieties and write them down, and then on paper, and then write down all the positives that you can do, that you already do, to deal with it. And again, get in touch with your higher being. Find out what it is. What is it that's causing you this stress? What is it that's causing you this anxiety? And then just do it. Or walk away from it, you know, whichever it is that you feel the need to do. Let's see, which ones have I not used? I think I've used all of them. Okay, cool beans. All right, so give me a message for Capricorn, please. Loyal heart. Well, somewhere in there, in this mess, there is a loyal heart. Maybe it's yours. Loyal to yourself. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected and divinely directed. For relationship messages, your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. Prosperity. Your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans, while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for joyful celebration of Spirit, your manifesting partner. Yeah, so there's somebody is true to you. Are you being as faithful to them as they have been to you? And then again, being faithful to yourself. So, Alrighty. I hope this helps somebody. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. I truly appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, or comment. And I hope to see you again. Thank you.